Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling, and it's about 1:30 in the morning. What is this? Sunday morning. I didn't make a video all day yesterday. I have to work this weekend, and I was really busy today. We've been very, very slow, and then all of a sudden, bam, got busy. So I didn't get home till I don't know 8 o'clock. And then I had to do something with the family, and then I went to bed early, and then I woke up and I realized I usually make a couple videos a day. I didn't make any. And I told my wife, because she's still up, I said, I can't cheat my people. So I'll explain something, what I'm going to do with this. This is session 4 of the triple regression. And I forgot that he had 2 ways to play this thing, and I've only been playing it with the 6-8, and I thought, wow, let me try the other way. It pays more. But before I do that, I have another trick for you. Okay, so for you magic people, this is actually pretty cool. Take a deck, give it to somebody. Okay, so this is very. I know usually when a magician says this is all random and all that, then it's bullshit. But this one is really true. You give the deck to anybody. They can shuffle. They shuffle. You don't even get to see these things. So you can't peek. You can't look, right? It's a truly random shuffle. All right, and after they shuffle, they go like that. And then you tell them, all right, or you can do it. Doesn't matter, but it makes it better if the prospect does it. So they deal a card. That's 5. Well, we've got to go 5 to a king. So you go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that's weird. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. I mean, you're really messing these things up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Turn them over. Jack, Queen, King. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. And then one more. You're doing this 5 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Okay? Then you got this little pile right here. Then you tell them, drop this pile on any one of those piles. And it really doesn't matter. So say they just drop it on that one. Very good. Okay, then you got 4 piles left. And then ask them, eliminate any one of those piles. Doesn't matter. So say they eliminate this one. You're left with 3 piles. Alright? You can move them. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There they are. And so then you take the 2 outside cards. You flip one here. You flip one here. Alright? So Jack is 11. So 10. Ace through King is 13. So Jack is 11. 1 is 1. So that's 12. Peel off 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Put them right there. Okay? Now, spell magic trick. MAGICTRICK. Alright? This is what you have left. This little pile right here. I mean, truly, it could be any number here because you don't know what's going to come up. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could have been 8, could have been 9, could have been 13, could have been any. So I got 7. What would be cool is if this card, and remember, you ain't really even handled the deck. If that was a 7 to match how many cards you got left, how wild would that be if that's a 7? Oh my God, it's a 7. So, there you go. I thought you guys might like that. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that little trick. Alright. Let's go get session 4 of the triple regression. And when he emailed this to me, and by the way, if you have any strategy you want me to do for the 10 series or the other one that I do, what is the other one I do? I haven't done one in a while. Crazy Craps. Email me. Don't do it in the comments. You got to email me and I can cue them. Okay? So he told me when he actually emailed this to me, he said there's a second version of this, and I've ignored it, but you know, it actually will make more money. You go with the 5 and 9 instead of the 6 and 8. And I thought, why not? Because first of all, I got $3,000. Now it is 1:30 in the morning, so if I sound like I'm sleepy or not coherent, that might be the case. $3,000, which is 5 times. AZ Crap Shooters was telling me, hey, you got 5 times the guy's original, because he did 30, stepped to 18, down to 12. I've only been doing it 4 times. I've got $3,000. That's 5 times. That'd be $150. I says, oh, okay. And so let's do the 5 and the 9, 150. It's still the same strategy. It's just I'm using 2 different numbers. Okay. I might not have to ladder the first loss because I'm making more money this way. Alright, so let's just try it this way. These are off and see what happens. Because when I step down, I'll step down to 75. So 150 makes 210 on a 5 or 9. And then I can step down exactly half, just like his other one. 75, 70, that makes 105, 75. And then I can drop it down to 30. Alright, so let's see how this one works. It's the same thing, I'm just using 2 different numbers. Alright, here we go. Let's get a point. 4. There's a 6, of course there's a 6. But there's the 9. So that 150 pays me 210. Like so. Alright, now I step it down to 75, which is exactly half of 150. Okay? Still triple regression, still the same. 10, but you make a few more dollars this way. There's a 9. Sometimes 5 or 9 will come more than the 6 or 8. 75 makes 105. Now I can come down to the 30. And by now I should have made way more money this way. Alright. So now we'll just keep going. 4 is the point. Those are off. 11. 2. 10. Oh man. 11 to 10. Sorry, it is late. Okay, so the 10 is the point. I went 11 to 10. All right, so 10 is the point. 3, 5. Very good. So that $30, it actually pays 42. So let me back up. Let's just regress to 25 because I'm not dealing in singles. This will even be actually make more money. So we step it down 150 to 75 to 25. And so this will make $35. Let's do that. All right. Now here comes the rub. This is where he would regress again. The 5 was hit, so he'd probably keep the 5. And then just leave it there. To me, that is, I mean, it's very conservative, and I love conservative, believe me, I do. But I think we're missing. I think you keep this up. You've already made pretty good money. I mean, theoretically, let's just put everything up. My rack is full. If I just stopped right there, I'm at 325, 35, 40. Hell, I've almost made my goal. All right. I think the 5 and 9s might be the way to do it instead of the 6s and 8s. So I think you just leave these up. Okay. And then build a little bit on it. We'll assume we're at a $15 table. All right. So let's do that. So far, it's the only tweak because this is his second version. It actually is the 5 and 9. So I'm not really altering his strategy at all. So, but I don't want to just go to 1. I want to just, there's the 7, didn't matter. You know, I lost an extra quarter, but it was all profit. Who cares, right? So you lose the 7. All right, very good. Now, let's get another point. I think this is the way to play this. You guys tell me what you think. There's the 8, so we're going to go 150, 150. Now you can get the 7 out on this just as easy, right? But if you do, I might not have to ladder. I can just keep it. And I might have to hold on 2 times in a row before I regress. Or I might not have to at all. I don't know. Might not really have to do too big of a ladder or whatnot. But anyway, all right, there's a 4, 11, 6, 3, 5. All right, so 175 pays 210. Okay, and we bring everything down, drop it to 75. I mean, yeah, I mean, don't look now, folks. Let's just keep going. There's an 8, that's the point. These are off. 9, too bad. They were off. There's a 7, doesn't matter. Let's see where we're at. Let's get, let me get 200. Rack is back. I've got 356, almost 4. 550. I actually, if I'd have thought, I could have just come down and I'd have been there. And because it is so late, I didn't. But anyway, let's just do this one more time. There's a 5. Let's go 150. 150. 4. There's an 8. There's a 7. All right, so here comes the sucky part. But what we're going to do, instead of laddering, what I may do is just win 2 of these in a row, then regress. Okay, there's a 4. There's an 8. Of course, now it's all 6s and 8s. Coming. 8, 8. Oh well. Another 7. Uh-oh. Of course, you know, the quick 7 outs. You can't stop those either. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ladder now. 3 and 3. That'll pay, is that going to pay me $4.20? It is. Listen, I would know that, but it is, so that's 30. $4.20. That'll pay $4.20 right here. So, yeah. 140, 140, 140. $4.20. Let's do that. There's the 9. Of course, we're not working to come out, so 10, 10, 9. There's the point. We get $4.20. Like so. And then let's go ahead and come down. We'll go ahead and come down to the 150. Like so. 5, 10, 5 point, and we get 210 there. You just make more money quicker. I just think this is the way to go. Then we're going to come down to 75. Let me get quarters. Let me get $300. Just to get my rack straight. There. Rack is straight. So what do we got? We got, let me change the 50, 250, 350. So we got 4 right now. So, you know, that one hit, we went up once, and then we just came back down, just a little ladder. We're doing it on the 5 and 9. Everything else is pretty much the same. All right, let's get a point. 12, 8. All right, now let's get a hit right now. 8 off, because I haven't been past this level. 6. I'd like to get past this level, but I can't. That's all right. I mean, sometimes it's just, you know, quick sevens. 3, 7, but this is off. 6. All right, let's get a hit here. 8. 8. 8. Wow, 3 8s in a row. 11, 8, 4 8s and 1 11. Of course, you know, that's the way this gambling shit is. 7, we lose here. You can switch them all day long and it'll just start doing something different. All right, let's go ahead and go on up to 3 and 3. These are off. I think at 3 and 3, even if I lose, I could just keep them at 3 and 3. Maybe win twice. It's better than laddering up some more. Let's just win twice. There's a 7. A lot of 7s, man. Matter of fact, let's change some dice. Jesus. Let's get some red ones. Since we don't have a point and we can do it. Okay, there's a 9. 11. 9 point. That wins 420. Right? 350. 420. Like so. Now, I can come back down to my 150. Get a point. 9 again. 10. 8. Jeez. 10. I don't think I've done a video at 1:30 in the morning. 11. 5. Alright, 150 pays 210. I think you can just make ground faster. Use the same bankroll. Now I get to come down to 75. Like so. Let's get my rack straight. Let's get 300. Really, really, really. Let's look. 3, 375, 4, 5. And since I'm going 5 times, really 500 is all I need. And I might just be there. Let's just bring them down. Never got to the single level. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 500. He says his goal at his level was 100 to 125. Well, at 5 times that, that's 500. So that's his goal. He's there. So we don't even have to do anymore. There's a quarter. So, looks like $550 for this session. We got pegged off a couple times. We just laddered up once. But when you get hit, man, 150 here is worth 175, but 150 here is worth 210. Huge difference. And then I can drop to 75 versus dropping to 60. 60 pays 70, 75 pays 100 and 105. Just more money. So there you go. That'll go to the dealer. And 550. I can take a $500 chip, keep 50 of it, put all this back, and not bad for 1:30 in the morning, half asleep. Got a magic trick. You got to tell me about that. We're at $2,050. Tell me if you like the 5.9 version better than the 6.8. Again, I forgot all about that. He told me I could do that. I think I'd rather do the 5.9. Tell me what you think. But we're 4-0 in the triple regress. I never had the triple regress, really, because I never... No, I did get there maybe once, didn't I? Hell, I don't remember, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. I've got one strategy in the queue right now. It's another Whalen one. I forgot what it is. I'd have to go back and look. Email me, kenknowsgambling@gmail.com if you have a strategy that you think would make 10. If I think it might, has merit, I'll run it. If I don't, I won't. And then my crazy craps, I think that's what I'm calling it. Crazy craps. Crazy. Yeah. If you got something stupid, I think my next crazy craps, I keep hearing about Martingale the Field. Martingale the Field. I think it's hugely stupid. So to me, it is in fact crazy. So I might do that on the next crazy craps at some point. But this is my long weekend to work. I actually have to run calls today. So then next week I'll get back to normal. But there you go, y'all. Keep the comments coming and let me know what y'all think. And until the next time, be great. Good night.